Hey guys, so Vegeta's kit and information has been dropped. So let's just go ahead and take a look. They actually did end up making an announcement on Twitter, which is nice. I was kind of curious why they decided to, reveal him off of a social media campaign, but here it is. So his intro is the blood waves, obviously. That looks sick. The slow change to gold. And that pose. That pose. Oh, that intro animation's kind of clean. Yeah, blast Goku. Switch attack ability. Interesting. What, like attack switch? Alright, that's pretty cool. I can't lie. So I am very cautious about this reveal because right now the game's dominated by Ultra Goku and Ultra Full Power Frieza, and the units after they release, Kefla and Metal Cooler and all the Zenkais have been very underwhelming. So they need to do a lot to shift the meta. A lot. They can't hold back with this Ultra character. You can't give him 100% damage guard. Well, I doubt they'll do that, but because it was for Zenkais. But still, you get my point. So I have Ultra Goku and Ultra Full Power Frieza pulled up here in a different window. So let's just go ahead and check. I am hoping that he's red. I don't really care if he's melee, ranged, whatever. Let's jump into it. This super high-powered attacker has the new switch attack ability. You're just gonna have to see what that is. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta joins the fight. Strengths. New switch attack ability. Switch this character in during an ally strike or blast combo to activate a special animation and deal big damage. It even nullifies element disadvantages. So is this like a better cover change, I guess? I guess this is more offensive though. Set your sights on an enemy and go for the KO. Your opponent can't cover change when their switch attack activates. Finish off enemies with low health. So it's kind of like a finisher, I guess. Unit gauge starts as time type, then switches to release type when it fills up. Each time it does, you'll gain another use of switch attack. Okay, so that's like Ultra Cells. Exactly like Ultra Cells, actually. High attack power while unique gauge is release type. While the unique gauge is release type, activating a special move or ultimate arts will boost that art's damage by 70%. Plus, using a card will restore ki, boost your damage, and draw you another card. Harness the power of the Great Ape to reach Super Saiyan 4 and overwhelm your opponents. He is red. Yes, that is I knew. I had a hunch. If you guys haven't realized, they do have a tendency to make newer versions of old units the same element as the old unit. For example, Sparking Full Power Frieza into LF Yellow Full Power Frieza. Purple Perfect Cell into the Final Explosion Cell. Red Zamasu, Corrupted Zamasu into Red Zamasu, stuff like that. Z ability buffs GT and Saiyans. At Z ability 3, also buff the special move damage, yeah. So final Z ability, base blast attack 42% and base strike defense 42%, and GT special move damage 5%. So it does look like he's ranged. That's fine. Equipment wise, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. GT has a bunch of good equipment. Ultra Slot for GT, obviously. Strike. On activation, strike damage plus 20%. Blast armor when charging forward. So I really like this. It looks like he's a blast or range type, but they did give him blast armor, which I feel every range type needs. On activation, blast damage plus 20%, 5 counts. That's a lot. Oh, plus Vegeta has a blast arts card that boosts damage inflicted when used in low area. 20%, but that's only 5 counts, but that's still, he's stacking a lot of damage. So if you just chuck out a bunch of blast, you'll get minimum 40% damage. While the unique gauge is release type, you'll get a total boost of 7% to special move damage. Massive damage, on activation, unique gauge plus 10%, special move damage 40, critical rate 30%. Okay. Also, unique gauge is release type, special move damage 30, and all enemy health restoration 50% on activation. That's strong. Special move, or special arts. Land this special arts to drop the 2 cards and nullify special cover changes. Key 30 on activation, 15% gauge, 30% damage. That's strong. Cancel attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. That's also strong. So that gets rid of all the weird effects like bleed, paralysis. On hit. Oh, is this a melee? I didn't see. Melee green, I guess. On hit, drop the 2 cards if hand has 3 or 4, and cover change nullification for 5 counts. Comboable into all these, and it does have blast armor, so it is melee. Ultimate. While this unique gauge is release type, you'll get a total boost of 70% to ultimate damage. This ultimate art will even nullify unfavorable element factors. Supreme damage. Did Full Power and Nana Goku have supreme damage? Okay, Goku did. I don't think Frieza did. Oh, he did. Okay. Cool. Ultimate, on activation, 40% ult damage, crit rate 30 again, and nullify endurance. Also, unique gauge is release type, ultimate 30, and type neutral, blast armor. Okay, that's strong. 70% ult damage? It's pretty crazy. Who else has 70%? Someone recent had 70%. I might be thinking of, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Yeah, that's strong. Main ability. Reduces your opponent's striking balls by 3? Destroy 1 card, then draw ultimate arts. 10% HP. 50 key. Ally health 20%. Cancel ally attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions and enemy dragon balls minus 3. Wow. Okay. This is strong. So he's getting 30% HP. Because this counts towards himself as well. If you're using this guy next to Ultra Goku, you're gonna have this healing. You're gonna have the healing from Ultra Goku's gauge. You're gonna have the KO guard that heals allies. That's crazy. Starter ability. This is where I'm worried about. Vegeta's subcounts on switch are reduced by 2, so you can quickly bring the character back out after returning to standby. Vegeta even has endurance. Okay. So yeah, this was speculated, because since the Tag 4s are getting a platinum or unique equipment, they have a unique ability where if an enemy uses an ult or rush, you reduce subcounts by 10, so Vegeta having endurance is gonna synergize well with the Tag 4s. Now that I think about it, red and green and reverse green, that's a very strong color wheel so far. 300% damage! Okay! Hold on. What is the starter ability for these two? 300%. 300%, and then their damage cards are 200%. He has 210. Okay, that is, we are already looking really good. Cure cover 70, draw speed, permanent sub count down, and endurance 50% recovery. That's a strong ability. This is really strong. Really strong. 210. That's gonna be really strong. Let's see if he stacks damage guard somewhere else too. But as a starter ability, this is incredibly powerful, especially when he's red against Ultra Goku. The new switch attack ability lets you switch with an ally, deal damage, and continue to combo. Cover changes cannot be performed during a switch attack, so you'll be able to defeat enemies in one go. When allies enter the battlefield, the unique gauge will charge and Vegeta will get a boot. Wait, what? When allies enter the battlefield, the unique gauge will charge and Vegeta will get a boosted damage from the next arts you activate. So does this... So does a unique gauge charge on standby? Is that what it's saying? Oh, wait. So it said it was a time type initially, and then it was a release type. But does that reset? Is that what it's saying? It doesn't reset, and it'll charge. The release type will charge while Vegeta's off the side. We'll see. Battlefield entry, draw a card, 10% HP, that's strong. 50 key, cover no for 5 counts. Defensive, neutral, and destroy one enemy card. That is pretty strong in entry. So you got the key, you got the HP, you got the card, cover change, that's very powerful. And you have some defensive abilities here too. If there's a defense or defeat a battle member, unique gauge charge rate plus 50%. On ally battle entry, unique gauge plus 5%. Next activated arts damage plus 20%. What I'm thinking is this for both gauges? Or is it just, well, one's active? When hit by enemy arts, unique gauge plus 10% ally, subcount minus 1 permanently? You're telling me that's a permanent ability? There's no restriction to that? He's gonna be switching out a lot. Steal enemy card. Oh my god. One time. Okay, 5 counts. And then all enemy arts cost plus 10. This is really. That's the Ultra Boost Gohan effect. And you guys know how annoying that is. And it's all enemies too. So it's not like it's not like. Who else did this? This isn't like enemy like Goku where he only does it to the standby enemies, so you can switch out. This is all enemies. Only 5 counts. I mean, I say only 5 counts, but 5 counts is a lot. While on battlefield, an enemy activates special move, ultimate arts, or rising rush. Cancel buff effects. That's strong. 3 times. On ally cover change. On ally cover change, health 5%, damage 20%. Interesting. On switch attack activation, deal major damage to enemy, Titan neutral, cancel attribute downgrades in normal conditions, and ally set minus 2. Okay, we're gonna see how much damage this does. Is it like an MUI counter, which is what I'm assuming? Combo, it's comboable, okay. Blast cover change with the combo special move. Okay, unique gauge. Unique gauge starts as time type, then switches to release type when it becomes full. When that happens, you'll gain the use of switch attack. Using cards while the unique gauge is release type will boost your damage and draw your card, unleash incredible offensive power. Time type and release type. Starts as time type with 40% charge, will not charge while release type. Time type, when unique gauge becomes full, switch to release type. Health 15%, nullify combo breaking. Oh. Oh. He has the transforming Vegito blue effect. No cover changes, no counter gauges, none of that. So this is the second unit ever to have combo breaking activity nullification. Hand protection for 10 counts, sub counts minus 5, that's his own I believe. Switch attacks available plus 1. Release type on arts use, draw 1 card, key 30, vanishing gauge plus 30, damage 20%. When unique gauge reaches 0, switch to time type. Time type charges gradually while not defeated, so off battlefield as well. Decreases consumed release type very slowly when on battlefield by 30% on strike plus. Okay. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that you just want to spam cards with him. So you can charge. This is really strong. You can charge the time type while you're not defeated, like off to the side, but it won't deplete while you're off the battlefield. It won't switch to release type until you switch in, and then you can just go ham. And then when it becomes full, you're getting nullifying combo breaking, which albeit isn't that strong. There's not many counter gauges besides MUI, which makes sense why they gave it to him, because MUI's blue and this guy's red. Tech Hand's really strong. Switch attacks available. There's no limit to this either, so you can just get as many times as you can. And you can charge the time type with using green cards and blue cards, right? Yeah, blue card, unique gauge 10%, and then special move would be 15%. Or special art, sorry. Yeah, he looks good. He looks really good. Really, really good. Even the base kit is very strong. He has that. He has... Wait, how long is combo breakings? For 15 counts. You know how annoying that is? Especially when the only strong blue right now are MEY and Fiku. He's gonna be very strong against Namek Goku though. Which is all I care about, because I'm not a fan of his design either. But yeah, he looks really strong. Red range type. I can see a bit of a synergy issue, I guess. If we go to... Like, who's viable on this? Only tag 4s will be viable after they get their unique one, and they're melee type. You can kind of get off using range because the Vegeta side is more of a ranged unit. Super 17, he's already red. You could get away with running double red, green maybe. Omega Shenron, sure. I think Super 17 is probably the best aging of the LFs last year. But yeah, I mean, what other teams can use them on? The Saiyans, I guess. Kaioken's red, Ultra Goku. Now the issue with all red Saiyans is that they do not have a lot of Zenkai buffers. Or good Zenkai buffers. Kakarot's buffing half. Well, now that I think about it, he's Vegeta clan, so that's not really an issue. He has this guy as a Zenkai buffer, he has Majin Vegeta as a Zenkai buffer, which is weird. Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think this guy's gonna be his best bench. Even though he only buffs one stat, 38% blast type, that's still pretty strong. He's gonna be getting what, like, where's his Zenkai ability? He'll be getting 78% blast attack, which is very strong. But yeah. This guy, I believe, buffs blast attack too, right? Strike attack, no. This guy should be buffing blast attack. He is a range type. Strike and blast. Actually, but it's red, so that's not really gonna help. But yeah, this guy seems like the best bench, unless you're running him next to Goku's, where you can use him. But yeah, he looks very, very powerful. Very strong, very strong. Very combo heavy, it seems like, but not in a bad way like Evil Vegeta. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this guy. I don't think they held back at all, which is a very good thing. Definitely gonna bring some shifts to the meta. Let me know what you guys think about him, and I'll see you guys in the next one.